When I heard that Adam and Eve story, I was like, yeah, right. Maybe Adam was a bitch. Maybe he blamed it on Eve, and he was the guy who could write, so he wrote things down. He's like, Eve ate the apple. I didn't do shit. I listen. I'm a good listener. He probably ate the apple first. He probably gave it to Eve. You know, history's written by the winners.
This is correct.
And a lot of women they let that shit go. They're just like, let them talk. Yeah, write down that I ate the apple. Fuck you. And he's like, fuck you.
Yep.
Adam and Eve.
I don't see Adam and Eve having that New York accent, though. Where the hell did he get it? New York wasn't there yet.
I feel like Adam and Eve would talk like British people, because anytime they have a movie where people talk like old-timey, whether it's Gladiator or whatever, everyone talks with an English accent. You ever notice that? Like if we have to, right? If we have to, there's like the suspension of disbelief. Like, we don't know Latin. They're talking Latin. Who the fuck knows what that sounded like, right? So when you watching some old ass movie about people talking Latin, they'll speak English, but they'll speak it with an English accent, right? They'll only speak proper. They always have some weird old timey way.
Watch the movie. You would never watch the movie otherwise.
Right, but you're right. But why is that?
Because it's got to make it watchable. That's why they ruin stories
but
anyway.
But to English people, is that played out like Eleanor's are played out to him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, to English people, they hear that accent every day. That's a normal accent. But to us, it's like, oh, this is like an old-timey language. English people are like, why is Russell Crowe talking like he's from fucking London? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine, Big Chris, and he likes to say, well, we invented the English language. And I'm like, yeah, and you fucked it up.
Yeah, you guys made it so that people don't understand it. That's stupid. That's not smart. We made it better. We really did. I hate to say that to you folks.
My rebuttal to him was, oh, yeah, well, somebody from your town's still trying to be a rapper.
In their defense, though, they will always say to you, like, yeah, but listen, you guys respect our language more than you respect yours. And it's true. Like, American English is not as respectable as English English. Because that's why they use those English people to sell, like, late-night mops and shit. Right?
Oh, they do, don't they?
They do! Fucking non-stick frying pans. It's always some man with a proper accent. Look at this. I can just fry these eggs and they slide right onto the plate. Amazing. Unbelievable. And look, I'm going to throw a bag of nickels in there and scratch it up. Look, not a scratch. If that was a guy from Jersey that was selling you that, you'd be like, look at this asshole trying to lie to me about his bullshit frying pan. Right? And his fucking shitty mop. But something about, like, English accents get us.
For sure.
They have a more respectable version of our language, but ours sounds better. You could say it easier. I understand it. They understand us. We don't always understand them.
I was literally just on a phone call with a lady in Europe before I got in here, and I couldn't understand a word she was saying.
The thing is, though, here's where I'm wrong. They understand each other. They'll start. I was in Belfast, Northern Ireland, which is, you might as well be in the cantina scene in Star Wars. These motherfuckers, they barely speak English. They speak English for sure. They understand each other 100%. But to me, I was talking to this guy, and he was drunk out of his fucking mind. We were drinking dark beer. Just me and this dude. This is like early 2003, early UFC.
Yeah.
UFC in Dublin, Ireland. All I remember this guy saying, I'll fight any man. He was hammered. I'll fight any man. I'm telling you, Joe Rogan, you fucking UFC. I'll fucking show him. I'll show him right now. He said, hey, to him, he was making perfect sense. All I caught was, I'll fight any man. This motherfucker might have said that 100 times. We just kept buying drinks. Hammered. With me and some dude with Belfast, we understood like 20% of what each other was saying.
You got to use the translate thing on your phone.
It wouldn't work. I'll fight any man. Oh, what is this called? This guy.
You're playing there on the internet. It was you that started all this internet shit. The computers. You're saying how you won't skip the queue.
This guy's sober.
Skip the queue to fight me. The only queue, Simon, you'll be skipping is the queue to the hospital. They'll be putting all the other patients aside to see to you. Again, I'm finished with it. If you come out and fight me,
Pause this. Now imagine being hammered post-UFC event, trying to mingle with the locals. We're drinking dark beer and whiskey. There's maybe 30 people around me that are yelling like that. And I'm talking to this dude. So all the people around me who are, I was fucking drunk. No one knew what anybody next to him was saying. Everybody's loud and hammered, and this guy is fucked up, and he's telling me this. I'll fight any man. And I'm like, okay. You go fight him. What's so funny?
We've pulled up this video before. That exact guy.
How to
Oh,
fight
like on
Handyman.
an old video a long time ago. It's actually,
What is this one?
This is really old. You talking about this guy?
Oh, me telling me about this guy? Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Here he is right here. I guess it's Bert.
That's like fucking 8 years ago or some shit. What is that from? You got two things playing at the same time.
That's from an old.
There's two things
Death
playing.
Squad,
There's
I
him
guess.
and then there's something going on in the background. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a damn. I had a beard back then. That's the same guy. That's hilarious. Now that's like pikey language, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it says the first video I pulled up said he was from. I think I typed in Belfast or something.
But here's the thing. Here's where I'm wrong. They fucking understand each other 100%. They understand every word they say. So
Yeah.
I'm wrong. I'm just not in that environment.
Once you hang out in it, you'll get it.
It's got a flavor though. They have a flavor that we don't have, right? It's a dark old world flavor. Hi. Listen, mate. That's a fucking dude who just came over on a boat and he's shooting arrows at people. They kept that same language. And they're always looking to fight. How to